Hola, buenas tardes. Today we are going to be reviewing ser and estar and when to use each of these verbs. So first off, let's look at each verb in the present tense. Ser, soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. You should know this already. No accents anywhere on ser. Estar, estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. Accents all over the place on estar. You absolutely have to have these accent marks on the A's in estar. Otherwise, I will not give you any points for them. Estamos does not have an accent mark, a written accent mark on it because, like I said, the rule is the second to last syllable. So if we count back 1, 2, that's where our stress would naturally fall. So we don't have to have a written accent mark on here. These are both irregular. If you don't know these in the present tense, please come talk to me immediately so that I can get you some flashcards or some review or something because we should know these. These verbs obviously both mean to be, but they're used in different circumstances. We are going to look at them in the preterite tense real quick. We've seen ser multiple times in the preterite tense. Fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, and fueron. So I's in your top 4 forms, E's in your third person forms. And now let's look at estar in the preterite tense. I know that you guys don't know this yet, and I don't expect you guys to know this yet. We haven't started talking about our irregular preterite verbs, of which there are many. So we will get to that after Christmas break. But this is what estar looks like in the preterite tense. It is irregular, and so we change from our stem being est to estuve, and then we have a whole different set of endings. No accents on either of these verbs in the preterite tense. So estar is estuve, estuviste, estuvo, estuvimos, estuvisteis, and estuvieron. To be perfectly honest, you don't use estar very often in the preterite tense. You don't use ser a whole lot in the preterite tense either. You'll use it on occasion, but most commonly, if you're talking about these things in the past, you'll use the imperfect, but we'll get to that. Okay, so we have a couple of acronyms for when to use ser and when to use estar. So for ser, our acronym is doctor, which stands for description, occupation, characteristic, time and date, origin, and relation. So I'm going to give you an example of each of those. So ser, description. La ropa es elegante. Excuse me. It answers the question, what does it look like? What are its physical traits? Occupation, what is its job? Ella es profesora. Characteristic, what is this person like? What is this thing like? So for example, ellos son graciosos, they are funny. Time and date, so anytime that you're talking about a date or a time, it is always going to be ser. You would also use ser if you're talking about where an event takes place. So if I wanted to say the wedding is on Friday and it's in Kansas City, la boda es el viernes y es in Kansas City. So even though we're talking about a location, we're talking about the location of an event. And so that's still going to fall under ser. I know it's a little tricky because you think location and you want to go with star, but when it's an event, it's ser. Origin, where is something from? Las joyas son de España. And relation, estas son mis joyas. These are my jewelry. Or my jewels. And how it sounds better to me like that. So description, occupation, characteristic, time and date, origin, and relationship. So doctor with ser. We use the acronym PLACE with a star, so that is position, location, action in progress, condition, and emotion. So, for example, position, el peine está en mi mochila, the comb is in my backpack. Location, los secadores están en el salón de belleza. The hair dryers are at the beauty salon. And again, you might make a note that it's location unless it's an event location. Action in progress. Estoy lavándome la cara. I'm washing my face. Or we can look at it like this, me estoy lavando la cara. Whenever I have a reflexive verb and I have it in 2 pieces, like the action in progress, my reflexive pronoun can either go for the conjugated verb or I can attach it to the end of that second verb. If I do attach it to the end of the second verb, or if it's onto the ando or iendo form, I have to add a written stress mark on the second to last syllable of the verb. So 1, condition, las joyas de oro están sucias, the gold jewelry is dirty. And emotion. ¿Estás nervioso antes del concurso? Are you nervous before the contest? Okay, so position, location, action, condition, and emotion. Those are what we use for estar. So down below, you have some sentences where you are on your notes page where you are filling in the correct form of either ser or estar in the present tense. So go ahead and do that. Hit pause and then fill those out. And then when you're done, hit play. All right, number one, las joyas should be son, saying son de oro. What are they made of? What is their relationship to gold? El cinturón está en mi dormitorio, so that would fall under location. The belt is in my bedroom. Okay, so then we have acostando, going to bed. So that would be your action in progress. Estamos. Nos estamos acostando temprano. So action and condition, or action in progress. Number 4, tu pelo blank mojado. Mojado means wet. Cuando tú no lo secas. So that would be está. Your hair is wet when you don't dry it. So here we have a double pronoun, reflexive direct. When you don't dry yourself, referring to hair. Number 5, donde. This one would be a tricky one. Donde es la boda, since this would fall under event location. So that one would be ser. Number 6, donde estás tú? Where are you? Mi ropa elegante no es cómoda. My elegant clothing is not comfortable. This would fall under characteristic. La ducha está sucia. It is dirty. That would be a condition. Yo estoy entusiasmada por la cita. I am excited for the date. Actually, that should be para la cita. I'm going to fix that. So that should be estoy. I am excited. That would be an emotion. La boda es muy elegante. The wedding is very elegant. That would fall under description. If you have any questions about ser and estar, please let me know. Have a wonderful day. Adios.